What's up everyone, it's me Amir, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna learn how to create retro 80s style chrome text effect in Adobe Illustrator. Alright, let's dive into it. First of all, click New Files, change this option into pixels, make it 1920 by 1080, change this color mode into RGB and then click Create. Alright, I'm going to activate this smart cut over here and then make several rectangles for color palette. You can copy and paste in place and drag over here and then repeat again by using shortcut Ctrl C and Ctrl Shift V. After that, I'm gonna copy and paste this color code to this rectangle and repeating all process one by one. Let me disable this stroke first. And then I want to give a naming to this layer, to palette. And then this one. Click this layer. Create a rectangle for the background. And activate gradient. Make 90° for the angle. And then fill the color by using a dropper tool. Double click here and choose black. Click here for new color. You can adjust a little bit. Once you've done that, create a new layer for making the grid. And then disable the fill. Search rectangular grid tool. Make it 1920 by 1080. Horizontal divider number to 10 and vertical to 20 and hit OK. Copy this color code fill to this stroke on the grid. And then I'm gonna grab this grid and drag it over the middle. Click Free Transform tool and click Perspective Distort. Click the dot to the inside. Drag to the middle. And stretch the side with holding Shift button. After that, duplicate this grid by pressing Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. Select it and go ahead to Effect, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and make it 6. The next thing we're gonna do, let's create a rectangle to the front of the grid to make a clipping mask. Just like that. And then I want to import this image for the star. And you can adjust the scale this image properly. And change transparency mode into lighten. Then create a rectangle again to the front of the star to make a clipping mask. The next step is we want to create the moon. By click this ellipse tool. And fill it with a dropper tool and bring it to the middle. And you can make it more precise by click Align to the artboard and click here. And then click rectangle over here. And go to Pathfinder and press Divide. Ungroup these two shapes and delete these two pieces. I think I'm gonna adjust this shape a little bit. And then make new rectangle over here. Copy and paste in place and drag above it. Repeat it again. Adjust the scale and position. And then select all shape and go to Pathfinder and press Divide. Click this object, ungroup and delete unnecessary shapes. After that, I want to create a gradient on a half of a circle on it. Change the angle and fill the color for it. Don't forget to group all these shapes. And duplicate this layer. Bring Gaussian blur effect to the bottom and layer. Make it 8, just like that. So what I do now, just make a new layer, naming it to horizontal, and move it to undermoon layer. Go to rectangle tool. Fill with color. And I want to move it to horizontal layer, just like that. Duplicate the rectangle and move it to the proper position as you want it. And adding Gaussian blur effect on it. And then I want to create 3 layers for each text. They are tropical, paradise, and night. Let's go ahead on type tool, and then you can type in paradise and change the font. In here I'm using Axis. And then make the size to 195, drag it the text to the center. Press to the center. and then type tropical, change to her font, increase the stroke and fill it to white, and move it to the center. And then typing night, change the size to 120 and make it to the center. The next step is select on Paradise, adding new fill, and then add gradient, and then change the color every dot with a dropper tool here. Copy this layer 4 times. Adding inner glow effect, maybe 65%. and then applying to drop shadow, make it 25%, and then make it white. And then Gaussian blur 8, duplicate tropical to drop shadow, make it 20%, copy and paste in place, and applying drop shadow night 20%. Create one layer, and make it opacity to 30%, and here 60%, and then slide it and make it 70%, and here we go, we did it. Thanks for all of you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment so we can learn and grow it out together. Keep adding your creativity into your daily life. Bye.